You know, some Xbox fans, any Xbox first party title, they tend to rave and say, oh, the game is amazing, the game is amazing. Now look, if you genuinely love every Xbox first party title, kudos to you. But I'm not the type to say that I love every Xbox first party title. I've said it plenty of times that I was not a fan of Sea of Thieves. I thought the game was terrible. But I'm happy to see the game doing well, but it just wasn't for me. With that being said, there are some games that I absolutely love, some Xbox first party games that I love, and Psychonauts 2 is a game that I really wanted to talk about because I've been seeing the game getting rave reviews. People in the community has been talking about how great the game is, and I have to be honest, man, this game could possibly be nominated for Game of the Year. I mean, the game is just that good to me. Double Fine is obviously a Xbox first party studio now, and even though this game is a multi-plat, it's an incredible game. Some of these things, some of the things in this game is so original and unique. It's just incredible to see that this is coming from an Xbox first party studio. No, this isn't third party. This is no timed exclusivity. This is the Xbox first party studio. And because of that, I can't wait to see what Double Fine does in the future. And of course, PlayStation 5 fanboys are trying to hate on the game. They're trying their best to compare it to Ratchet and Clank. Well, there's been a lot of people comparing Ratchet and Clank to Psychonauts 2. I haven't played Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I mean, I can say that Ratchet and Clank has better looking graphics, but that doesn't mean Psychonauts 2 doesn't look incredible. The game looks absolutely incredible, but a lot of the things I've been seeing is that a lot of people feel that Psychonauts 2 is overall a better game, even though Ratchet and Clank has better graphics. So kudos to Xbox for picking up Double Fine, and I'm just hyped for the future of this studio, man. They're a small studio, but I'm telling you guys, this game is incredible. If you're one of those people that hate to play anything other than AAA, blockbuster, story-driven, first-person shooter, RPG games, just give this game a try. Yes, it's a platformer. It has a pretty good story for a platformer. Give the game a try, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Now, let me talk about this. If you guys haven't heard, the PlayStation 5, they have a revised version of the PlayStation 5, and they said that Sony is no longer losing money on making the $500 PS5. They're still losing money on the digital version, but not the one that comes with the disc. So, Austin Evans decided to break it down. Like, what's the difference between the launch version and the revised version? And this is what he said.
The PS3 specifically was a console that when it came out, every different time they updated it, it got worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yes.
The very first update we've seen less than a year into the PS5, I don't think there's any argument that this is a worse console, at least for thermals and for the cooling. Maybe they've changed some Wi-Fi stuff. Maybe as we dig deeper into this, we'll find other weird quirks and features. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather have a launch PS5
especially
than the
if you're putting an SSD in your console, dude. Like, even if you have that heatsink, that SSD is gonna get hot. And if this one has worse cooling, you're gonna have trouble with that SSD.
There you have it, friends. The PS5 is exposed.
Listen, I'm sorry. I am sorry, PlayStation fanboys, but this is just my opinion. But it seems like the PS5 is a shitty built console. It just seems like I don't know if they rushed it. We heard rumors that in 2019, the PS5 was supposed to come out. Then they obviously changed something. I don't know what the hell is going on. The shit is the size of a house, and I don't know what the hell is going on with this PS5. They revised it, made the heat sink smaller, made the console lighter, but because of this, when you want to add that extra storage, that SSD storage, shit is going to get hot. And when I say that, I mean literally. So yeah, the PS5 is a shitty made console. Like I said, this is just my opinion. PlayStation 5 fanboys, I know you're gonna, no, Dirt, no, it's not, Dirt. It's a great console. No, it's amazing, Dirt. Shut that shit up, because we've seen way too many things with this console. You can't even upgrade your PS4 games without a whole bunch of bullshit. Just stop it, guys. It's okay to say, you know, the PS5 is not that greatly built. It's not that great as far as how they built the console. You guys still have great games, but that shit is a damn shit show. I'm just saying. Now look who's at it again. Our boy Hassan. Oh man, he put out a tweet on Sunday that said, "We are working on a proper reveal for Abandoned via the real-time experience app. I ask everyone to wait patiently for this. Wishing everyone a nice Sunday." Haven't we heard this shit before? Remember those PlayStation 5 fanboys were live streaming just for this shitty ass indie game? It's a Kojima game. Look, if it is a Kojima game, well, this is a L, but something tells me this is not a damn Kojima game. So many people have come out and say this is some bullshit. Listen, Hassan, I don't know what you're doing to these PlayStation 5 fanboys. Listen, I'm not a fan of those guys, but they don't deserve this treatment, do they? I mean, you are just tearing these guys' this mind up. They don't know what to do anymore. One guy live streamed for 3 days just to see your shitty announcement of a man walking on an old ass hardwood floor. What is going on? I just don't get it. These ponies are eating everything this guy say up. So I can't wait to see if some more guys are gonna live stream this and you know, say it's Kojima, it's Silent Hill, it's Metal Gear, it's what the fuck ever. This is too much at this point, guys. Let it go. Just let it go. The last thing I wanted to talk about was Halo Infinite. We all know Halo Infinite has been a very popular topic lately. You know, there's been some positives and some negatives. Some of the positives are the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite limited edition dropping in this fall, and it looks great. Also, the Elite controller looked great. But some of the negative things, of course, were the Halo Infinite campaign co-op being delayed, and also there's some things about Forge being delayed, and also some issues with the XP on multiplayer. You don't earn the XP, some shit. I don't even know all the details of it. But I wanted to talk about a couple of headlines from our IGN that made me say, On August 23rd, 2021, they put, in case you missed it, Halo Infinite will not launch with campaign co-op or Forge. Okay, that's a true statement. So, you know, I'm not upset about that. Then they say, why a standalone The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer game is actually a great idea. Now, wait a minute. Now, I understand that Halo Infinite is not launching with co-op or Forge, and I understand that The Last of Us 2 multiplayer game, a standalone multiplayer game, is a great idea. Now, let me... So why is the multiplayer of The Last of Us being a standalone game, being an extra $60 or $70, a great idea, but Halo missing co-op at launch is the worst thing that ever happened to the franchise? Now, I understand that Halo campaign co-op is very popular and every Halo game had it previously. I get that. But Naughty Dog always had multiplayer with their games, with the exception of The Last of Us 2 and the first Uncharted. I mean, you know, as far as starting with the PS3 generation. So I'm kind of like, wow, is it? Why are they saying it's okay for Sony to charge an extra $60 or $70 for a standalone multiplayer game, but Halo delaying co-op for a couple of months is a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not the one to scream media bias. I'm really not. But sometimes it make you want to say, what the? Listen, man, I don't know what else to say, but I'm about to get up out of here, guys. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.